Yo, yo, yo. Happy Monday. What's up, guys?
Happy Monday.
Hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. Hope you guys had a good Monday, good start to your week. Uh, yeah, I certainly had a good weekend and a good Monday. Um, Getting back in it here. Yeah, kind of, sorta. I'm working on a very minimal setup right now because I don't have my studio set up. I just moved from LA to Marina Del Rey like a week ago, so I don't have a studio set up just yet. So for uh, I guess last week and then this week also, I'm just doing everything through headphones. So unfortunately, I don't have a really nice sub. I won't be able to kind of gauge your guys' sub, unfortunately, but I will be able to give feedback pretty much on everything else. But yeah, I think this will be the last week of that. I should be able to have my studio set up by next Monday. I'm thinking maybe I'll have it ready over the weekend, potentially. But we shall see. Ideally, I'll have it ready for next Monday. But yeah, let's get into our tunes here. We got my baby dub on Garrett Shared. We got Slide from the Man's Two Below. We got Amplified Beats on Speed World. We got Underground Flow on Thick Freakness. Excuse me. We got Won't Leave You, also on Thick Freakness from Tones and Miha Bella. We got Roll It for myself and Broshi on Gold Digger. We got Thick Freak Friends. Our anniversary compilation that just came out about 2 weeks ago. And we got Flow, just came out on Friday from Say Less and Jack Light. So yeah, definitely go check out these tunes if you're into that sort of thing. Then we got some shows coming up. We got a show this Friday with Club Evil and Coastal Hook. It's a ticketed event, but tickets are pretty cheap right now. So I think they're only like $5 for early birds, and I think they'll be like 10 or 15 at the door. But yeah, really big lineup here. We got Dem and Cerulo, myself and Rihanna Rose, Orient and Ava Blank, and Without the Sand and No Drought. So yeah, big show. And then we're doing a little collaboration with Girl Math on July the 3rd. Night before July 4th. Yeah, mostly female lineup. That's kind of what they do at Girl Math. I don't even know how to say most of these names. Bella, I guess I would assume that's Bella and Keo. Daradia back-to-back Lex Luper, Lily Ardalon back-to-back Lady Meow, myself and Rhiannon Rose back-to-back, and then Average Citizens. Our homies from Vancouver are going to be in town. So yeah, this is going to be another free show. I don't have a link just yet, but just so it's on your guys' radar. And then, of course, our sponsor here, Eargasm Earplugs. If you guys need earplugs for shows, go use code Phantom10 at eargasm.com for 10% off. Okay, so yeah, like I said, we're doing kind of a minimal setup today. I can only do a screen capture here, unfortunately. So I won't be able to, I won't have the mini meters running at the top. But yeah, like I said, hopefully by next Monday we'll be back running at full cylinders, all the things. Yeah, for those of you guys who've been here before, you guys know the deal. Not necessarily jet setting. I'm actually just moved into a new place, but I'm not really fully set up yet. But yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, if you guys, yeah, thanks, man. I moved to the beach. I'm literally like, I can see the beach from this window right here, which is pretty cool. If you guys have been here before, you guys know the deal. We are taking these tracks first come, first serve as I receive them on the Google form, which is how you guys submit. I will go through the queue and just read them out so you guys know where you're at. But yeah, first come, first serve, no genre restrictions, so I'll listen to pretty much everything and anything. One track per person per stream. We got quite a thick amount of submissions today, so yeah, trying to keep it to one per person. And yeah, if you want to skip the line for whatever reason you have to skip the line, you can either use your channel points or submit to the bottom left there, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. The amount is entirely up to you. People, you normally send like $5 to $10. I'm not gonna ask you guys to break the bank to skip the line. And yeah, that is it. Let me go through the queue real quick. We got the man's Leonard Ellis up first, then Crossfades, then Dot Zip, Chris Michael, Too Deep, Stratos, Too Lo-Fi, Snake Bones, Eric Mark. Eric Mark sent 2 over, so yeah, I'll put his other one at the back of the line there, and Insulin. So yeah, where I named you, that's where you're gonna be at in line. And you must be in the chat in order to have your song reviewed. If you're not here when I call your name, we'll just push you to the back of the line. So this line might go a lot quicker than you imagine. What's up, dude? The man's Leonard Ellis. Is Leonard Ellis here? Leonard Ellis. Is Leonard Ellis in the chat? Burning Inside. 5-minute tune. A pretty long tune here. Yeah, man, it's kind of a... Well, the reality is once I get my studio set up, it'll be back to a goth aesthetic again. Beach goth, I guess. Leonard Ellis going once. Leonard Ellis going twice. Okay, no Leonard Ellis, unfortunately. We got the man's Gus. Crossfeeds. I just saw you chatting a second ago. Just say what's up. Okay. Let's do it. It looks like the sound is not working. Just give me a sec here. Audio capture. Audio input. Aggregate device. Screen capture. Mac input. I don't think that's working. Maybe I need to use this aggregate device. That's weird that the audio capture isn't working though. Yeah, you guys aren't getting any audio from the SoundCloud, huh? Yeah, I'm just trying to troubleshoot this right now. Maybe I have to do some finagling with this aggregate device. MacBook Pro speakers, external headphones. Okay, maybe that. Yeah, and I'm running on the thing is like I'm running on a very minimal setup right now. It's basically just MacBook and headphones. You lost my voice too? Oh no, I can hear myself. Very, very strange. Because I can hear it through here. Aha. Okay. So I have some routing in here that's actually working, but I need to basically copy this. Sorry, I'm figuring this out as I go. Mac audio capture. Okay. Mac OS audio capture. Not existing. Okay. All right, maybe this will work. Nice one, bruv. Yeah, dude, super, super dope tune. Let's see what the chat has to say. Um, this mix down is noise. Agreed. Groovy. That horn sounding synth is wild. Yeah, lots of really cool sound selection, sound design, ear candy stuff going on. Such a solid production. Hard to find any nitpicks. Nice chords. Sick tune. No notes from me. Well done. Yeah, overall, very, very well done tune. Love the drums. Really crispy mix overall. Bassline groove is fantastic. I love the sound selection. Really dope vocal. Really nice reverb and processing overall. Nice tension in the build. Really dope ear candy in the drop sections. Very nice variations. You did a good job of keeping things interesting. Very solid arrangement. Nice flow overall. I really love that portamento in the synth on the second break. Lots of glide. It's really, really nice. Kind of makes it feel a lot bigger with that glide on there. Nice change up on the second drop. Very nice variations on the second drop as well. Yeah, overall it sounds fantastic. Yeah, and if I had to be nitpicky, probably the only thing that really stood out to me is that it feels like there's almost constantly a ride going on in the drop sections. So I might use it a little bit more sparingly. And again, I'm saying this, that's kind of being nitpicky. I don't know if you necessarily have to do it. I would maybe play around with it, see if you pull it out in some sections and use it in other sections or what have you. But not an apps. I don't think it's a deal breaker. I think this track sounds fantastic, as is. So yeah, take it or leave it with those rides. But yeah, overall, very, very well done tune. Here, young Gus definitely sounds done. I think you can definitely start playing this out live. It sounds fantastic. Hell yeah, brother. Good job, Gus. Hell yeah. Right. Let's keep moving forward. We have .zip in the chat. .zip in the chat. Am here. Okay. Let's dive in.
She knows she'll dive right right in. Star eyes, she's answering the caller. It's time she dives right in. Take by surprise, make way to stride. Focus on this line, focus on this line, focus on this line. Moon sings what she says to me. Help me breathe, help me breathe. Moon sings what she says to me. Help me breathe. How to find out how the hard sides go. Swimming in circles and nobody knows. I've been waiting for the story to go. Someone's right here, the sun has gone. Taking all the lectures, overcoming it all. I just wanna dance to the rhythm that's on.
Very nice. Okay, what does the chat have to say? I'm loving the old school proggy vibes with the modern UKG twist. Digging the Zara Store vibes. Definitely aiming for dreamy here. The pitch bend syntho. Yeah, definitely feels reminiscent of Sammy Vergi, which is cool. That bass line is wild. It winds down from her Sorry song. Yeah, it does. It does tend to get a little bit long, especially on that second drop. It's 5-minute plus tracks. Yeah, unfortunately, in this day and age of short attention spans, I don't think people really appreciate longer tracks. They're gonna end up skipping them, unfortunately. Yeah, I think probably one of my pieces of feedback would be you can probably trim the fat a little bit on the arrangement, especially on the intro and the outro. I do love the whole section, the whole build-up. I think that's fantastic. I also love this breakdown, but yeah, I think towards the end here, you could probably, whittle this down a little bit. And even in the intro, you might be able to kind of dive right into things a little bit sooner. But yeah, this is a fantastic track. Very nice chords. Melodically, it's super strong. It's very vibey, very hooky. Very, very memorable. The vocal is lovely. Very nice processing on the vocal. Nice intro overall. I love all the synths. Really nice sound selection, sound design going on here. The drop is fantastic. Very nice bassline groove. Very nice very nice variations. Very nice ear candy. Solid arrangement. Very clean mix down overall. Loved the respace that you got going on in the breakdowns. Oh, you recorded the. Oh, that I love. Honestly, I love doing that when, you know, when you write a track and you're like, dude, this is just not working, and you kind of just end up repurposing it, and then you make something even better. It's like, yeah, you know, sometimes it kind of needs that. You know, you kind of need to go through, you know, building up your repertoire, your creative abilities, and you can kind of come back to older ideas and kind of just give them new life. Yeah, I think you did really did these vocals justice with this beat though. It works really well. Really nice arpeggio in the second breakdown. Really sick change up on the second drop as well. I liked how the bass line pretty much changed up there. We got a little bit more grit on it, a little bit more distortion. Pretty cool vibe overall. Yeah, and again, I think my only piece of feedback actually is just you could probably trim the fat on the intro and the outro, kind of whittle this down. I would say you could probably whittle it down to like 4 minutes, maybe 4.5. Yeah, I don't think you have to be like super scrutinizing with it. I think just kind of just like I said, just like a little bit off the front, a little bit off the back. I think it'll do it some good. But overall, very, very solid tune. Very solid arrangement. Nice sound selection, sound design, all that stuff. Oh yeah, good job. .zip. Very thick tune here. Sometimes it be like that. Yeah, no problem, man. All right. Do we got the man's Chris Michael in the chat? Do. Boo, 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 boo. Chris Michael. Let's see. Yeah, I'm here. My track needs a lot more help than everyone else's. Okay. All right. Yeah, I saw you submitted 2 versions of this. I picked the later one, the one you sent probably a little bit later than the first one. So yeah, I'm assuming this is a more recent version. Yeah, lots of really cool sound design going on here with your wubs. Very wubby indeed. Um, yes, I definitely agree. Those Foley sounds definitely need to come down in the mix. They are quite loud. Also, that flute is very loud. Um, and obviously, I can't really gauge the sub on this, unfortunately. But it does feel like it does have a pretty decent amount of sub on it, especially for the style. Sub is going to be very crucial. Um, yeah, really classic vocal going on here. Definitely works and it fits the whole vibe. Sub was plentiful. That's good to know. That is good to know. So yeah, I do like a lot of the sound selection. I think primarily this needs kind of just like a quick mix down just to kind of get everything level and put together. I do like that flute. Again, it is quite loud, so I would definitely bring it down. But I probably wouldn't put it in these first two sections. I like when it comes in on the second half of the drop, that flute, because I think here we probably want to focus more on the bass line, the bass line sound design, and those little kind of vocal callbacks. Yeah, because I think the flute almost gets a little bit distracting. So I would probably just save that as a secondary melody on the last half of the drops. But I do like a lot of the stuff that's going on here in this first half of the drop. Very nice kick, very solid snare going on there. Yeah, cool bass sounds, but you can tell by the waveform that this whole mix needs rebalancing. 100%. Yeah, the mix down definitely needs work. I think that's kind of going to fix a lot of these like pertinent issues, because I was reading the notes that these other people were leaving you, and a lot of them are saying like, oh, there's a lot of elements going on here, has a lot of potential, but there's just a lot going on. So I think once you actually fix the mix down, I think it's going to kind of fix a lot of those issues, because it's not going to feel as busy when you don't have like these really loud elements when there really shouldn't be. I think everything, once it gets rebalanced, it's going to kind of fit a lot more cohesively. It's not going to feel as busy, I think. But yeah, definitely, I would, like I said, I would probably pull that flute out of this first half of the drop and just kind of utilize it in the last half of the drops, because it's a cool element. But I think in that first half of the drop, it probably gets a little bit too distracting. And yeah, it definitely needs to be brought down in the mix for sure. And a lot of those Foley sounds, I think you have like this like coin. It's like on the tabletop. That is quite loud. So that definitely needs to come down. But overall, I think your track could definitely use some just rebalancing overall. Some of your bass sounds, some of your drums and stuff. But more importantly, a lot of that additional ear candy kind of stuff that's going on. But yeah, very dope vocal here. I like the sound design. I like the vibe of it. Very solid groove and swing. Yeah, good job, Chris Michael. Hell yeah. Ugh. Yeah, no problem, man. Do we have the man's too deep in the chat? Do. Too deep. I don't think too deep is here. Too deep going once. Too deep going twice. Okay, no too deep. Do we have Stratos in the chat? Ooh. Stratos. Stratos is here. All right, let's do it. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Very techy. Yeah, super dope tune. I really love the bassline groove on this. The vocal works really well on here as well. It fits in the pocket very nicely. Um, Eric Mark said, my favorite organ sound. Coming through with the juice. Groovy AF. Yeah, dude, it's super groovy. Very nice filtering, very solid kick. I love the bass line and the groove. Very nice vocal. I love the synths, especially on the downbeats in the drop section. Very nice variations overall. Yeah, nice layers, ear candy, that kind of stuff. Overall solid arrangement from start to finish. Had a really nice flow to it. Really easy to kind of follow along. I think the only piece of feedback that I really have is the clap. The clap on this tune feels a bit wide, and it has kind of a long tail. So what I would recommend is kind of shortening the length of the clap. Kind of get a little bit tighter. But I might also layer on a secondary clap that's a little bit more mono. Because right now this clap feels like it's very wide. Which isn't a bad thing. I don't think it's bad to have a wide clap. I would just also layer it with another secondary clap that kind of feels more center. So you get a little bit of both. Yeah, and then again, just shorten the clap ever so much, because it does feel like it kind of rings out kind of longer than it needs to. So yeah, I think if you just tighten it up a little bit, I think it'll kind of sit in the pocket a little bit better. Yeah, that's really all I heard that kind of stuck out to me. Everything else sounds pretty clean, pretty dialed in. Hell yeah, good job, Stratus. All right. Let's keep going. Let's keep moving forward. We got 2 lo-fi in the chat. Two lo-fi. Oh, I don't think he's here. 2 lo-fi going once. Going twice. Okay, no 2 lo-fi. Got the man Snake Bones. Snake Bones in the chat. Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna go pee real quick. I'm gonna get some water, and then we'll dive into this tune. Presente. For whatever reason, I couldn't find my water bottle. And I'm the one that brought it in the house. Any hoops. All right, Snake Bones. You still here? All right, cool. We got Snake Bones. Then we got Eric, and we got Insulin. And I think Eric submitted a second one, so we can. I think that's pretty much the end of the line anyway, so we can go over both of those. All right, let's dive in here.
I don't know what's going on anymore. Go out to dance and everybody on the dance floor just got their phones out trying to flex for the internet. Put your phone down and just vibe. I don't know what's going on anymore. Go out to dance and everybody on the dance floor just got their phones out trying to flex for the internet. Put your phone down and just vibe. Put your phone down.
Nice one, bruv. Yeah, the vocals are pretty crisp. They actually came out pretty well here. Chris Michael says some of the panning of the drums feels like it's leaning a bit to the right, but aside from that, fire tune. Yeah, you have the closed hi-hat panned left and open hi-hat panned right. Yeah, that definitely should kind of bring them in a little bit more. For sure. Nice dub, yeah, nice like little dub siren, dub signal sound. A big fan of that little ear candy. Vocals are prime, that's me. Voiceover mics for them when they are honestly superior for any vocal takes, including music. Nice. Yeah, lots of cool stuff going on here. I really love the stabs. Basically that kind of go throughout the entirety of the track. I think it's a really nice sound, and it really fits and sits in that pocket very nicely. The drums are very nice. Again, yeah, you could probably tighten up those hats a little bit. Really love the dub siren. Very solid groove, especially from the bass line. Vocals really dope. Very subtle. I mean, it's just like spoken word, but it really fits. It really fits the overall vibe, and yeah, I think it works really well here. Very solid drop section. Good job with keeping the momentum moving forward. Nice variations, nice ear candies. Overall solid arrangement. Really nice reverb on a lot of the stabs as well as the vocals. Mix master, whole shebang. I really love when that happens, when you can kind of like just dial in everything in a single session. It kind of just comes together very nicely and easily and seamlessly. Doesn't always happen like that, but yeah, it's always nice when it does. I guess my only piece of feedback is that I would have liked more variation on the second drop. I kind of heard a lot of the same stuff that was going on in the first drop. So yeah, maybe some small change up. When I can't come up with any ideas, ideally you would probably change up the lead sound on the second drop. But if nothing really kind of comes to fruition, what I tend to do is make the second drop a more minimal drop. So basically just kind of strip out a lot of the elements, strip out, your some of your drums, go for just like a really minimal, kick, clap, and lead, basically, and then kind of slowly start bringing in, hats, ear candy, all that other stuff. So it's almost like having like a fake drop in a way, but not really. You could also try doing a fake drop too on the second drop. That would also be a nice way to change things up. But yeah, some sort of more variation on the second drop, I think, is really all this track needs. I think everything else here sounds fantastic. Mix sounds really nice. Sound selection's nice. I really love the stabs. Vocals dope. Yeah. That's really all I need is just some more variation on the second drop. And you're good to go. Hell yeah, brother. All right. We got the man's Eric and then Insulin after that. Eric and Insulin. Yeah, no problem, man. Young Eric still here. Yup. All right, let's do it.
Yeah. Listen, pull up in this bitch looking fresher than some damn water. I'm smoking out the zip, I'm presidential like Obama. All she want is money and some dick, I don't fucking want her. I pull up on the mic and spit like a fucking llama. I keep it cool, man, I don't need no fucking drama. No fucking drama. I keep it cool, man, I don't need no fucking drama. No fucking drama. I keep it cool, man, I don't need no fucking drama. smoking out the zip. I'm presidential like Obama. All she want is money and some dick. I don't fucking want it. I pull up on the mic and spit like a fucking llama. I keep it cool, man. I don't need no fucking drama. Don't leave me hanging, little bitch. I ain't no Turi Power. Yeah, I'm about to blow up in this bitch, but I am not Obama. I'm about to get rich bands, going straight back to mama. No fucking drama. I keep it cool, man. I don't need no fucking drama. No fucking drama. I keep it cool, man. I don't need no fucking drama.
Nice one, bruv. Yeah, dude, this is fucking sick. I was not expecting, because like when you hear those chords and the little stabs come in, I was kind of more expecting something along the lines of like kind of more like groovy bass house, but this ended up being kind of almost along the lines of techno with the like really big kick and the rides and whatnot. But it worked. I think it works. Yeah, let's see what the chat has to say. Amen for life. Yeah, nice ride, and I'm a sucker for an amen. Demovox is gonna re-record them. I actually really like the vocals as they are. I really just think that they're super dry and they just need some processing, honestly. You could probably add on some layering, some reverb, some chorus. Yeah, they just need some sauce. Those vocals just need some sauce. Still early stages, so variation is coming. Any mix down advice is welcome. Good flow for sure. Had to sound a bit verby on my end. Level sounded pretty good. Yeah, I did add reverb. I'll pull it back. Maybe back the ride off a little bit, like 1 dB. Eric Mark signature sound. Vocal chain tips. Yeah, to make vocals more present. Oh, you got ads. Okay, let me know when your ads are done. Meow, meow, meow. Bum bum bum. We're almost at the end here, guys. Bum bum bum. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. We back. All right. Check out Big Z's video on YouTube for Sooth 2 for sick vocal trick to make pop out whatever processing. Super helpful. Yeah, Sooth 2 is a really, really useful tool I use on vocals pretty regularly. Definitely you can add on a secondary vocal layer. Probably I tend to do like a couple steps down. Sometimes I even do a full octave vocal below, and I kind of just mix the two together, so you kind of get a little bit of grumbliness. But that's you know, I think it doesn't always work. Sound goodizer. Double, yeah, a double vocal, adding in some reverb, adding in some chorus on the vocal. Yeah, then you can play around with some distortion and saturation for sure. But yeah, definitely needs reverb for sure. Any hoops, that's enough about the vocal. I think the vocal is great as it is. Really cool lyrics. It's very catchy. It's very hooky. I love the breakbeats. This definitely feels like it's kind of like still kind of like in the whippy kind of phase, but the idea is definitely there, and I think the idea is very strong too. So it's definitely worth developing out further. But I like the path that it's on already. Yeah, so primarily I think it just needs some vocal processing, and I think that'll kind of end up helping you dictate where to take the rest of this track. Because it sounds like you already have a bunch of pretty much everything that you need. Maybe some additional melodic layers would be cool, but I think from a foundational standpoint, you have everything here that you need, for sure. So yeah, definitely add some processing on the vocal, and then maybe some additional ear candy and additional layers. Oh, well. Leonard Ellis makes it back. All right. We can do Leonard Ellis after this Insulin tune. Jet Black DJ, this is yours, you said? Yeah, Jet Black Insulin. I am lovely right now. All right, let's do it.
Get ready to buckle up. You are in for a treat today. This is going to be quite the ride. Are you ready? Today Insulin and Jet Black are going to teach you how to make speed house. Let's begin. First, start with the driving bass line. Next, make sure you have a pounding kick drum. Most of all, make sure that shit bangs harder than a whore on Valentine's Day. Now let that shit rip. Holy fuck, now we are cooking. Now switch it up a bit. This has been your Speed House 101 tutorial. Now for something a little darker. These two goons have taken you for quite a ride, don't you think? Make sure you can feel the body of the track. Make sure you have plenty of movement in all elements of the song. If the crowd is not moving, don't panic, try a switch up to get them dancing again. Most of all, make sure that shit bangs harder than a whore on Valentine's Day. Now let's go deeper. Deeper.
Now let's go deeper.
You like that? Check this out. That's fucking nasty. Yeah, that's crunchy. I hope you have learned something today. I bet this song has beaten your face in. I sure hope so. We'll see you next time.
Nice. Yeah, lots of cool stuff going on here. Definitely sounds like what's his Hal. That's his name, Hal from 2001's Space Odyssey. Hal 9000. Very monotone robotic vocal, but yeah, it's a pretty iconic. Yeah, man, I'm a big, definitely a fucking movie buff nerd, what have you. Okay, what does the chat have to say about this? Groovy house tune. Clever. Nasty bass. Roll off some of the top from that bit crush. It's quite resonant. Yeah, I would say, especially for that first drop, a lot of the bass sounds do get a little bit resonant on the top end. I think you could probably roll off a little bit. And then overall, I think a lot of those bass sounds in the first drop definitely need some rebalancing, so they kind of match dynamically to each other. Oof, unexpected halftime. You should get the vocal to say bruv. Bruv. Shit, fucking wild and twin. Everything is very dry. I think adding some reverb to multiple elements could be helpful, even the drop synths. I absolutely agree. Even some, like a very small and subtle reverb would do wonders on a lot of the elements here. I don't think you need to get like a super washed out reverb, but having some reverb on a lot of the elements, especially some of the bass sounds, some of the synths, some of the bass sounds, I think would be very helpful. And also the vocal. I think you could probably put a little bit of reverb on the vocal as well. Suddenly Feel Dutch. Nice offbeat bass. Yeah, that was on the second drop. The rolling hats at the end, closed hats could use sidechain. Nice, yeah. Songwriting is a 10 out of 10. Well done. Vocal could use reverb. Quite dry. Agreed. Yeah, we did skip Leonard Ellis. He was actually the first one, but he wasn't here, so he will be next. Okay. So, yeah, let's go to my notes here. Very nice tempo, very nice kick, very cool sound design. Again, I already mentioned it, but I think the basses definitely need some balancing, and you can definitely roll off some of the tops on some of the bassline sound design, because it does get a little bit resonant, does get a little bit screechy in some places. So yeah, just some taming on the sound design. Very solid arrangement overall. Had a nice flow to it. I think the vocal definitely kind of carries you through. It tells a story, what have you. It's kind of instructional in a lot of ways. But yeah, it definitely kind of carries you through the whole track. Very nice variations, both in the first drop and the second drop. I like how we go from like speed house to kind of more, I don't know what the term is. I guess it's like almost like whatchamacallit. Fuck, why can't I think of it right now? Like Melbourne Bounce, I guess. That but yeah, I think it's a really cool change up. Yeah, overall very nice variations. But yeah, I think a little, hence me saying I feel Dutch. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it definitely has that kind of vibe. But yeah, the reverb here could go a long way. So that's something to definitely consider there. And then overall, it could just use a nice solid mix down session. Kind of roll off some of the top end on some of those like resonant bass sounds, and kind of just get everything nice and dynamically in line with each other. But yeah, very cool idea. Definitely dig the vocal and all the vibes here. Good job. Insulin and Jet Black. Hell yeah. Bop, bop. All right. Leonard Ellis is here. And then we got another one from Eric Mark, and then we'll call it quits for the night. Call it quits for the night.
Think of all that we could share. By
Very nice. All right, let's see what the chat has to say. Wonky Sense for the win. Dirty Bird vibe. I also, if Claude is not there, I should think to send for now. I don't know, honestly. Kick-ass vocal of the synths. You enjoyed using a lot of the diva sounds and automations. Yeah, that's there's a lot of automation going on here, which is really cool. It's like that synth is kind of evolving constantly through the track, which is really nice. A lot of really wonky sort of sound design stuff going on. Really nice kick and drums. I did put here the clap tail is a bit long. I would probably tighten that up a little bit. It might just be like there's like a subtle amount of reverb on it, so maybe just kind of bring that in. But overall, I think that the clap is a little bit too long anyways. Very nice vocal. The vocal is lovely, and the processing on it is really well done as well. Solid bassline groove, very nice tension in the build. Nice reverb on the vocal, very solid groove in the drop section. Very nice layers and ear candy. Really love that kind of wonky synth layer you got going on, and there's a lot of really cool automations going on it as well. The arrangement's super solid. Yeah, yeah, less long clap. Yes, indeed. I guess probably the only other thing, if I have to be nitpicky, is maybe some variation on the second drop. I know that you're using a lot of automation on that secondary synth, but some other kind of sound, some other kind of change up on the second drop I think would be nice. You could even just do a fake drop on the second drop, and I think that would kind of suffice, to be honest. But yeah, definitely some sort of change on the second drop would be lovely. I think that would be nice. But overall, very solid tune here, Leonard Ellis. I think you got this one dialed in pretty well. Good job, Leonard Ellis. All right, is young Eric Mark still here? Got this other tune. Oh, and we got a last submission from K-Dame. So Eric Mark and then K-Dame, and I think that'll be it for the night. All right.
Two-step, 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 two-step. Two-step, 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 two-step. Yeah. Two-step, 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 two-step. Listen. They know what's up. It's in my cup, they're not no mud. Reds on my pocket, now I'm not no blood. Come on, baby, come show me love. Play with cards right, you get cunt on my hood. Yeah, girl, you look hella fine. Just know I don't lust. I'm show you how I love now. Come on, girl, let's get to the love. Yeah, let's get to the love. Slide through, you get cunt on my hood. We can sip on some rum and get a little buzz. Come on, girl, let's get to the love. Yeah, let's get to the love. A player, yeah, I'm not that type, but let me show you that I really do like you. Yeah, let's get to the love. Yeah, let's get to the love. We can sip on some rum and get a little buzz. Come on, girl, let's get to the love. Yeah, let's get to the love. A player, yeah, I'm not that type, but let me show you that I really do like you, like you, like you, like you, like you, like you, like you. Two-step, 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 two-step. Two-step, 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 two-step. Yeah, two-step when I walk in the club. Yeah, they know what's up. Come on now, yeah, just show me love now. Yeah, don't do too much now, baby. Just show me love now. Yeah, don't do too much now. Yeah, just show me love now. Yeah, don't do too much now, baby. Just show me love now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on now, one more time. Yeah. All in the club, yeah, way too deep. Bitches shaking ass and their hands and their knees. Trying to live fast like like 1, 2, 3, yeah, girl in the corner, she staring at me. We like eyes, moving with keys. Chopping up, man, yeah, we moving with ease. I took her hand, we got a drink. We moved to the flow, now we move to the beat. Grab her hand, go get a drink. Move to the flow and just move to the beat. Grab her hand, go get a drink. Move to the flow and just move to the beat. Grab her hand, go get a drink. Move to the flow and just move to the beat. Yeah, beat, beat. Move to the flow and just move to the beat. Move to the flow and just move to the beat. Beat, 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 beat. Move to the beat, to the beat, to the move to the flow and just move to the beat. Beat, come on now. Yeah, move to the flow and just move to the beat. Beat, come on now. Yeah, just show me little love now. Yeah, don't do too much now, baby. Just show me little love now. Yeah, don't do too much now. Yeah, just show me little love now. Yeah, don't do too much now, baby. Just show me little love now. Yeah. Two step, 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 two step. When I walk in the club, these hoes be staring 'cause they know what's up. So my cup, they're not no mud. Reds on my pocket, now I'm not no blood. Come on, baby, come show me love. Play with cards right, you could come to my hood. Yeah, girl, you look hella fine. Just know I don't lust. I'm show you I love now. Come on, girl, let's get to the love. Yeah, let's get to the love. Slide through, you can come to my hood. We can sip on some rum and get a little buzz. Come on, girl, let's get to the love. Yeah, let's get to the love. A player, yeah, I'm not that type of. Let me show you that I really do like you, 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 like you. We can sip on some rum and get a little buzz. A player, yeah, I'm not that type of. Let me show you that I really do like you, 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 like you.
Nice one, bruv. Yeah, it seems a little long for these days. Honestly, I kind of liked the length of the track. I feel like it was very unique. It didn't feel like a traditional sort of dance music, structure. But that's kind of what I liked about it. That wouldn't hurt to make a little shorter radio edit version. But I think this actually is fine for like an extended mix. But I think you could probably whittle it down to like a radio edit version for sure. But with that being said, I really dig the arrangement as it is. It has a nice flow. I think the vocal definitely carries you all the way through. So yeah, you can get away with making this the full length extended mix. Really nice bassline groove. I like how the bassline is evolving too. There's a lot of kind of filter automation, which is cool. The kick is very nice, really punchy, really bassy. I love the stabs. There's a lot of space here. I think that's specifically because you kind of wrote this in kind of like, I guess, a lower BPM, 124. There's definitely a lot more space, so you can kind of like just like chill in the pocket and groove there. Very nice stabs, very nice chords. Vocal is dope. Really sick lyrics. I put here, feels like a pool party track. It's kind of like the vibe I was feeling there. Really nice chords. Obviously, the vocal could definitely use some more processing. It's a bit dry, but yeah, I think right now it's actually sitting at a very nice level, though. It's sitting at a very nice level within the mix. So I think dynamically it's good. It probably just needs some other additional bells and whistles, reverb, all that stuff. The arrangement, yeah, again, like I said, the arrangement's solid because it's primarily built around that vocal, so I don't have any particular issue with that. I like that the arrangement is constantly changing and evolving. So yeah, you definitely did a good job of keeping things interesting around that vocal. But yeah, I don't think it would hurt to create a radio edit version when you actually finish the track. So I would say finish this version of it, do whatever other processing and mixing and stuff that you need to do with this version, and you can kind of whittle it down to like a radio edit version for release. But yeah, digging the vibes here. Really, really dope tune. Hell yeah. All right, this will be the last one of the night. We got K Dame. No prob. No prob, Bob. We got K Dame in the chat. K Dame in the chat. Okay. This is our last one of the night. Little short 2.5 minute-er. Let's do it.
Nobody that I like. I'll be with my hands on your hands. We'll dance all night. And so here for now, you are mine. No one else here. So make up your mind. But we dance all night. Cause you got a style and a body that I like. I'll lead with my hands on your hands. We'll dance all night. And so here for now, you are mine. No one else here. So make up your mind. But we dance all night. Cause you got a style and a body that I like. I'll lead with my hands on your hands. We'll dance all night. And so here for now, you are mine. No one else here. So make up your mind. But we dance all night. Cause you gotta stop. Are we working out? I'm thinking of places we can go for the night. Pop some champagne with me. I'll look in your eyes. Can talk about places we wanna go and lie. Tell me, did you really ever know? I know love comes quick. Let me take you to a place where I know that you love the sunsets. Go on a drive and we watch the moon shine while the love sheds. I feel us working out. I feel us working out. You got a style and a body that I like. I'll lead with my hands on your hands. We'll dance all night. And so here for now, you are mine. No one else here. So make up your mind. But we dance all night. Cause you got a style and a body that I like. I'll lead with my hands on your hands. We'll dance all night. And so here for now, you are mine. No one else here. So make up your mind. But we dance all night. Cause you gotta stop.
Nice. What a vibe, man. What a great way to end the stream tonight. Yeah, it was a super dope and vibey tune. The songwriting is fantastic. I think the lyric writing is also great. Very nice chords, nice filtering on that vocal in the intro to kind of introduce, kind of tease that vocal in. Very nice processing, both on the instrumentation as well as the vocal. Very solid drum beat, super groovy, very solid groove going on here. The reverb, especially on the vocal, is very nice. It gives you a nice bit of depth and space. Very solid lyrics, very solid arrangement. Had a very nice flow to it. The mixdown is very clean. This track basically sounds done, my man. I don't think you need to really do anything else with this. It sounds fantastic. Was there anything that you were kind of questioning or you were unsure about? Because I think it's lovely. Yeah, no problem, man. Well. All right. The leveling of everything, yeah. Nothing really poked out at me as standing out in the mixdown. And again, like I said at the beginning of the stream, unfortunately, I don't have my full studio setup right now. I don't have my sub and my monitors right now. I'm just doing everything out of headphones. But from what I can hear, everything sounds pretty measured. Everything sounds like it's right where it needs to be from a leveling standpoint. So yeah, hopefully when I get my studio back up and running next week, which is what I'm hoping for, by next Monday, it'll be good to go again. So I'll be able to get a little bit more surgical on these feedbacks. But yeah, that was the last tune of the night. Thank you everybody for joining the stream. Go follow me on all the things. Also join our Discord. I do this every week, pretty much religiously, every Monday at 7 p.m. Pacific time on Twitch. So I will be back next Monday. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Monday night, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week. I'll see you guys next week. Hopefully you guys come out to our show on Friday and our after hours the following Friday. Yeah.